Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole with Renee Young and with Corey Graves. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to see, you know, and today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to have Father Yule here with us, or also known as Santa Claus, or whatever you want to call him. And here he comes now, Michael Cole says, and I wonder what's going to happen. Well, I can tell you one thing, Renee Young says, whatever's going to happen, Father Yule's going to be here, so I guess something good, will happen. Ho, 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 and happy Yule. It is I, Father Yule, also known as Santa Claus to many. And I know that you're going to be seeing me all over from the 11th month going into the 12th month here in the toy wrestling gathering. And I know at the end of the day, a lot of folks are going to say things like, Father Yule or Santa Claus, you do know that Thanksgiving is coming up. Yes, I'm quite aware of Thanksgiving coming up. And I'm also quite aware of that on the Thanksgiving Day walks, who shows up at the end? I do. But Yule is not about me. It never was about me. It has always been the birth of our Lord and Creator, Jesus, the Son of God. All I do is to keep folks happy, keep the glee and happiness of Jesus' birthday Yule alive. So when I give gifts out to folks, when I give those gifts out to folks, I am giving, but I am onlooking God for giving Jesus to us all as a gift. And those wise men who also gave gifts to Jesus when he was born. I show love, and I show kindness, and I show forgiveness. The same forgiveness, that Jesus showed to us when he was alive. And my clothing, folks do not understand that. This clothing here speaks of, speaks of it. In the beginning, men and women were born on earth. They were clean. But then we learned how to sin and be sinful, and our hearts became black. But through Jesus and his blood that was spilt, we became clean once again, and we could then walk on the steads of gold. We could one day walk on the stead of gold. So all this shows, the round thing. All this shows on those streets of gold. And down here shows that we can one day walk on the streets of gold. So you see, my clothing even tells the saga of God and Jesus and about how sin happened and how sin was atoned for. And I want to wish everyone a happy Yule, but also a happy gathering of lights to you Jewish folk, and to you non-Christian folk out, to you non-Christian black folk out there, a happy gathering of followership. And I think that's quite enough of you and your bullshit. How, Aries, hold it. Tell me, Aries, how could I be bullshitting? You bullshit all the time, Aries, and forgive me, you're the god of war, so you're all about bullshit. Yeah, that's true, Aries says. I'm all about bullshit. holy fellow Nicholas, but you gotta be the worst of all the bullshit. Tell the truth. You're not true. You know, you have nothing to do with Yule. You never did. And this whole thing about, oh, better watch out, not be bad, he gonna put you on the bad list. Hey, I've been on the bad list ever since I was born. Yes, I'm quite aware, Aries, of your sinful behaviors due to you being a god of war. Sinful behaviors? Aries says, that is only something. Sinful behaviors, Aries says, that is only something that only a man or a woman can be sinful, not a god. But you slay others to be sinful, Aries, do you not? But I forgive you all the same. Oh, you forgive me all the same, huh? So tell me, how are you, if I want to take that sack from you, that bag from you, well, what are you going to do to stop it from happening? Well, let me tell you something. I know someone. Aries. Oh, Diana Prince. How's your fucked up neck doing these days? My neck's doing quite alright. But why do you care about my neck? Oh, you're you again, bitch. Yeah, me again. And I'm not gonna let you besmirch Santa Claus or Yule or anything like that. No, it's not happening. Not on my watch. And I have, my daughter Elizabeth's grown up and she still likes Yule. I have my younger son named Midian and he loves Father Yule. And I'm not going to have you besmirch Yule because every man, every mother and father, every bear out there works so hard to make Yule outstanding for their children. And I'm not going to have you come along and besmirch it. What are you going to do to stop me, Wonder Woman, Diana Prince? What am I going to have you do to stop you? I'll show you what I'm going to do. Well, first off, Wonder Woman, let me do this for you. Pow! You got anything else going? Any other thing? Well, that wasn't right. That wasn't right, Hitting someone wasn't right. Yeah, but Aries is a god of war, so I don't think anyone will mind. Well, I'm out of here. Aries, where do you think you're going? Out? That's not the way I see it. I see things quite unlike. I think you got a match with Wonder Woman. Get in the ring and do it now. Yeah, right. Well, Ric Flair just made the match, and Aries, who can't be too happy, is now going to have to fight Wonder Woman with Santa Claus, at her side. Michael Cole says, yeah, you like this, don't you, Corey Graves says. You think this is so cool. Yes, I do get quite a glee out of it, Michael Cole says. Renee Young says, we're going to see Wonder Woman beat up Aries here today. And Aries, his winning and loss reckoning here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering since 2001, while hasn't done very well for himself. And Aries coming up right now, ding. Well, Renee Young says, oh, the first time for everything. Oh, Aries knocked down Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, and her body slam, and now she's down. That's what she gets for putting her nose in someone else's business, Corey Graves said. It was between Santa Claus and Aries. She had nothing to do with it. And now Aries body slamming her again. Well, Wonder Woman had the right to stand up for Father Yule, for Santa Claus, and I'm happy that she did. Michael Cole says. Renee Young says, Aries right now has been warring with Wonder Woman for years. Maybe as long as he's warred with Heracles or Xena, Perseus, or Percy Jackson. He's putting her in the war dream. It's like Ted DiBiase did. And she broke free. Catastrophe kick. Wonder Woman caught her. Round street, Michael Cole says. Renee Young says Wonder Woman doing all the strikes. All the same kind of strikes that Cody Rhodes likes to do. That's because Wonder Woman is a Cody Rhodes wannabe. A Cody Rhodes knockoff, Corey Graves says. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, or Aldoing Diana, the goddaughter of Queen Eleanor Canales of Demascaran land, has beat Aries again here today on Friday Night Smackdown, Michael Cole said. Renee Young says Aries has never done very well. He has a belief that Xena brought him into the toy wrestling gathering in 2001 YL only to shame him. Only to shame him. And that's what she believes. And that's what he believes, Corey Graves said. While Renee Young said there isn't any truth to it, Aries' time in the toy wrestling gathering hasn't been all that well, Renee Young says. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're the god of war. You're going to lose more of them than not. But then again, Heracles, Xena, Wonder Woman, Percy Jackson, and Perseus all knocked Aries and knocked him down on his leer. So that's nothing new. Michael Cole says, you know what? Corey Graves says, Aries is going to get even on Heracles and Xena and Wonder Woman and Percy Jackson and Perseus. You know he will. Stand up. Take it away now, Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Michael Cole. Renee Young. I'm going to be talking with Aries, the god of war. Here, I'm going to be talking with Aries, the god of war, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Well, no, Aries won't stand up. Well, that's not going to work. I'll be talking with Santa Claus. All right, Santa Claus, Father Yule. We know we've seen you're going to see you all over the stead in the 11th month going into the 12th month. And I guess you'd be thankful that Wonder Woman stood up for you. Well, I am truly thankful that Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, stood up for me. But then again, Heracles and Xena and Perseus and Percy Jackson, would all do the same. Aries, he wanted to besmirch Yule. He wanted to besmirch Jesus' birthday, and I wouldn't let that happen. Well, were you in Wonder Woman's side when she fought Aries here today on Friday Night Smackdown? Yes, I was. I did not get myself into the match because Wonder Woman had everything at a run and lead. And if I did, the match would have been thrown out. So, you think you think Aries is done? You think we have to deal with Aries anymore? I've been dealing with a lot of folks on the bad list, and Aries has been up there on the bad list for some time. And Aries is on the bad list. Lucifer is one rank above Aries when it comes to being on a bad list, and neither of them are going to come off it, sadly. Well, that be all true, though. You know, but I do wonder, you know, if anyone's going to get a early Yule gift here today. Well, yes, there will be someone who will get an early Yule gift today. Diana Prince, come out here. All right, Santa Claus. You want to see me? Yes, I do. You see this? Yeah. That's for your son, Midian. Give it to him. It's an early Yule gift. I will. Thank you, Santa Claus. You're welcome. Well, that's kind of you, Father Yule. That was kind of you, Santa Claus. You know, giving Diana Prince a Yule gift for her son, Midian. I'm all about giving, you know. All about making folks happy for Yule, Jesus' birthday, you know. I'll wish you a happy Yule, too. Same thing to you, too. A happy Yule, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Well, that's my talk with Santa Claus, or Father Yule. Back to you, Michael Cole and Michael Cole and Renee Young. Well, thank you, Tony Schiavone, for talking with Father Yule, Santa Claus, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And that's all the time we got here for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Michael Cole, with Renee Young and Corey Graves. We hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.